Okay. Yeah, bro. Can you start? So, see, yeah. So my requirement is like I got the requirement from client. So execute the automation script. Okay, from
Yes.
one UI page. Okay, other select the browser. So in the UI page, you have to give the option to choose the browser environment, page wise. Okay, suite wise, branch wise, locale wise, like different languages like English language, Japanese language, like that. Okay, so no need to go inside the code changes for script the execution. Okay, so while going to execute the script particularly or separately, no need to go to the coding changes. You have to choose the, you have to go the UI page and select as per the requirement. Okay, and you can execute the automation script and as well as share the report to a specific person. So the next part is anyone can execute the automation script in the absence of automation developer. Okay, so no need coding language. That directly he can choose the drop down, select the requirement and execute the automation script. So here basically for this requirement we are using the Jenkins. Okay, so Jenkins provide the features to execute the code based on the parameter. You have to select the parameter. Okay, so parameter means key. First of all, you have to create the job, new job. Okay, based on the parameter, what parameter you want, what parameter you passed from the pom.xml from the project. Okay, so see here we are creating the here we are creating well, you are going to create the job. Okay, so you have to give the information, what information is asked. Okay, so first of all you have to see here you have to give the option like where your project is there, like in the local or GitHub. You have to give the GitHub location and with user password. Okay, and you can select locally also. None means locally you can give the execution from the locally, but necessary to give the GitHub link. Okay, and you can set based on the requirement like a poll, SCM, or a GitHub hook. Whenever you change the code inside the GitHub, it will execute automatically. Build periodically means ki you can give the corn. You can set the corn based on the like every periodically time, like in evening time, night time. You want to execute your script periodically wise, right? And like data and other information you can give here. Okay, and you have to give the pom.xml information here and set the goal test, ambient test, like that. Okay, and you can give the after execution report will share with the specific email ID whatever you are given inside the build statement. Okay, but main part is here. I have to set the I have to set the configuration based on the parameter. This project is parameterized. Okay, so parameterized you can set like choice parameter, name. I given the name inside the name, browser, what browser is there and what option is there. You have to set the
Yes.
parameter. Okay, and then give that is select a browser on the what you want to automate run. Okay, selection of the browser. Okay, other things you can give the server, what server you want to, in which server you want to execute your script. So you can select a dev environment, a staging environment, prod environment, like that you can set. Okay, you can give the parameter inside the Jenkins from the pom.xml or test.xml suit, like that. Okay, so select the environment. Okay, as well as you can select the page wise. Suppose you automate your website, you automated the like 100 page or more than 100 pages there, right? So in that case, like sometimes option is there you have to execute separately based on the production issue. Okay, so you have to select and particular you have to select particular page and you can execute. But sometimes what happen ki you have to select more than one page, like two or three page at a time, you have to execute 3 or 4 pages at same time based on the production issue. And sometimes you have to execute into script all pages you want to execute. Okay, so in that case automation script will take more time, right? So
Yes.
so that you have, according to that, you have to prepare the, you can give the choice which page you want to run, or which regression suite or sanity, which suppose in case when you will get the new build, so immediately you have to check regression testing, right? Your build is working or not, everything is okay or not, like that immediately. So in that way particularly you have to respond immediately. So directly you can go and select the regression testing and select the environment and select which environment build is there. You can select the environment as well as you can select the regression suite, okay, and execute it and share the report within the 5 minutes or 10 minutes, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the benefit when you will give the parameter inside the Jenkins. So this is the benefit. Uh, just because of you are controlling the execution from the Jenkins of your
Mm.
automation script, right? So yeah, page wise done. Then you have to select the language. Like sometimes your application is based on the locale. Locale means ki sometimes English is a compulsory, right? But sometimes other language like Japanese language, traditional Chinese language, okay, some particular language is there. So you have to execute based on the locale. So you can give the option to user select the language as well as, okay. And other part like you can also prepare the test suite wise, like suppose a pom.xml test ng xml, sometimes grouping execution, sometimes parallel execution, okay, sometimes like regression suite, you have to prepare the regression suite, which page you want to comes under the regression suite, you can prepare. And you can prepare the xml file based on the requirement, okay, and you can select from the here in which suite you want to execute, right?
Yes.
Okay, and other things also, like you can select suppose branch wise, suppose in the your branch master branch is there, like, right? But whenever you are working in the develop branch, so you can test your code in develop branch as well as master branch. So you can give the option to user to execute the your script based on the environment. So in for this we are using here Jenkins. Jenkins provide the features to pass the parameter based on the requirement as a drop down or multi selection of the multiple, like that. So after selecting this, you can change, you can prepare your code. Okay, you can prepare your code and you can prepare the form.xml and you can prepare your different XML file and you can execute your code based on the requirement. Okay, as well as you can you can set the profile in which profile you want to execute. Okay, profile means I already told na. Profile means you can select dev profile or in which profile you want to execute, dev profile, staging profile, production profile, like that. So according to that you can prepare the profile here. So in which like suppose this one is this one is a by default, so you can set which URL is there, like that. You can prepare dev environment, stage environment, you can select browser name also. So a different profile has a different profile setup is there. So I will set up, but it is initial phase. So in the develop branch, this URL you have to give, what setup you want, which browser you want to execute, right? So in the QA branch, you have to give the link. You have to give the URL of the develop branch, QA branch, and this one is this URL staging. This one is a remote. Okay, you can give the remote execution, staging environment. You can give like that. Okay, so according to this, you can control your execution based on the parameter by passing inside the Jenkins. So this is the client requirement to
Yeah.
choose choose your automation script based on the customer requirement, not into testing. Like customer requirement, customer will select as per requirement and execute your automation script. So yeah, I can implement these things inside the Jenkins with your automation code with GitHub branch, based on the GitHub branch. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.